just yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No.
Hello. So today is a makeup look, what you see on my eyeballs, and it is based off of the book Roar. This is a book that I love so much. It is a young adult novel that is a bit heavier on the romance end of things, but the magic system in it is awesome. I might do like a little book review for it, just to tell you how much I like it. But anyways, so the color schematic for the cover is what influenced the eye makeup. In particular, we've got a very like gray toned blue purpley smoke thing going on with some dark green on the bottom lash line, just some matte smoky intensity. I really liked how it turned out. I was feeling it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into the tutorial, and I will show you how I got this cut, crease, dramatic goodness. So to start off, just going to prime the eyeballs using the Smashbox primer, and I am going to prime not just like the immediate eye area, but everywhere I'm going to be putting eyeshadow. And then we're going to just dive right in using a small detailer brush. I'm going to go in with this light blue color from the new NYX palette, the Swear By It palette, and I'm just going to start stamping this color into the crease of my eye and really start creating the shape, very much following that natural line of the eye and then building it up. And then once we've got that, I'm going in with a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just really going to start blending and diffusing it so that we're taking that harsh line and just really buffing it out into the eye to give it a much softer look. And just keep on doing this until it's as buffed or as sharp as you want it to look. And this is kind of one of the things, just play for it, just play with it. And then I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Metal Matte, and I'm going in with this purple color. Going in with a cool tone purple so that it matches the cool tone blues. It would look a little bit funky to use a warm toned purple with all the colors I used. And we're going to literally do exact same technique for what we just did, stamping it into place using a definer brush, still following the natural curve of the eye and just continuing that shape that we started building. And then I do darken this color up, and I blend just by kind of stamping back and forth between the blue and the purple to blend them together. Then going in with this darker purple from the Morphe 35B palette. I'm taking that, and this is going to be the color we use on the outer V of the eye. And once again, just placing the color, stamping it, going in with that detailed brush, and using stippling motions to blend it into the purple we used before this color. I really used a lot of stippling when I was doing this look, because it gives you the precision that you need. And now we're actually going to wing it out a little bit. So we've kind of just been following the eye shape to get the shape that we've got. And now using that brush, I'm just going to ever so gently, not putting any more pigment on it, with the eyeshadow left over on it and what's on my eye, just as you see, flicking it down so slightly and then just connecting it and then working on blending all the colors together. Now we're going to take this dark purple, this dark blue color from the same Morphe palette, and I wanted to add this, just, you'll see like the little area kind of on the lower end. I just wanted to add a little bit of blue, one, to tie more into the cover, and two, I thought it gave a little bit more kind of depth and a little bit more interest to the colors we were going on. It helped deepen up that purple as well, and I just thought it added a little extra something that really helped the look. And now the fun part of just going back, if a color's faded, go back into that eyeshadow and build it up some more. and working on building up the colors and blending. Something where you just take your time with it until it looks exactly how you want it to look. And for the blending, what helps me in kind of my final step of blending is going in with a skin colored eyeshadow on a small blending brush like this, and I will very concentratedly buff it into the edges. You don't want to buff it all over. You want to really see how it kind of smokes and blends it out more, but it's kind of the final step that really helps diffuse and get that really nice blend. Now time to do the oh so scary eyeliner. And this isn't a dramatic eyeliner by any means. It's really, the purpose of the eyeliner is to give shape to the eye, and it's just going to mimic the flick wing out that we have going on the cut crease upper part of our eye. And I used brown instead of black because I feel like it helps define the eye and will still give a nice level of drama, but it's not as overpowering as the black could be, and it's a little less harsh. I feel like you could definitely use black, obviously, but I feel like it would be a bit harsher, and it wouldn't be as subtle of a, well, it's not a subtle look, but you know what I mean. It would wouldn't work as well. And I am taking this brown all the way to the inner part of the eye. So literally from my teardrop all the way to where we have the wing for the eyeliner, the whole upper part of the eye is being lined. And just take your time with it. I'm using a really fine tip liner from, I can't remember. Okay, our eyes are done now, so we're going to go ahead and do the face. I just used the Smashbox primer, pat that into your face or whatever primer you like. And then I use the Smashbox stick to fill in my pores. And for this, just once again, pat that into the face. Don't rub it around. Make sure you pat it into the face. And now I'm just going to go ahead and do simple foundation, dot it all over and blend it in. This is the new CoverGirl True Blend Matte. I very much like the formula for this. It's a good matte foundation, and it's a drugstore foundation that does not oxidize orange, which, if you are pale like me, is kind of a unicorn to find. And going in with Makeup Revolution Concealer, I'm just going to highlight under the eyes to really brighten things up. Color C1 is what I use to highlight. And it looks like a lot of concealer, and it is, but I feel like I would never use this much concealer with the Tarte, but with this concealer it kind of works out to be the exact amount. And I'm also cleaning up the edges of our cut crease with the end of my sponge I'm using. It has a sharp end. I'm using the Eco Tool sponge, so you can even make that line crisper on your eye work. Now set all of our wet products with powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the loose Set Me powder. Make sure to definitely set everything under the eyes to try and avoid as much creasing as possible. If you put foundation on your neck, make sure to, set that. And then for brows, super easy. I'm just going to back comb them and then comb them back in place using my brow gel. This is the Sonia Kashuk, just kind of their general brown gel. I like it. It has more of a cool tone to it. It's not too warm. And then for a little light bronzing and contour, really I use the bronzer to contour. This is the Physicians Formula Light Bronzer. I'm just going in with a very light hand with it to add some definition. And then we've got the blush. Once again, going in with a light hand. I went with a pink blush. I felt that the pink went very nicely with the cool tones, and it added just the right natural flush back into the face without being anything that took away from the eyes. No. But it did make me sneeze a little bit. And then after I cleaned off my mirror from sneezing on it, I went back in and added more blush to my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm using the Stila highlighter. I love this. It is so pretty. It's just gorgeous. And not anything too heavy-handed with the highlighter, just, you know, a little dusting here and there for where we want some extra pow when the light hits our face. And I blend in my highlighter with a sponge. I always feel like it gives it a much more natural, diffused look instead of just kind of a streaky sheen. Now going in with this dark green color, I'm going in with a tiny detailer brush, and we are going to take it below the eye, and I'm literally just following the eye shape and stamping this green color along the lash line. I'm really not moving my brush that much. I really am just stamping and kind of wiggling the color into place. And I'm doing it, you'll see, just in the center part of my eye really, and building the color up so that where you see my eye, like the colored part of my eye, the iris, I'm matching that with the green. And then I'm going to tightline and waterline with a dark green pencil. This is one from ColourPop. I really, really enjoy it. I feel like it works really well. And then going back in with the same highlighter that we used on our face, I'm just going to pop it into the inner corner for just a nice little highlight there to help really open the eye up. Now go ahead, throw on mascara, and if you like false eyelashes, go ahead and throw those guys on as well. And for this look, I put mascara on the upper lashes as well as lower lashes. Now lipstick is always the ultimate question. What lip color do we want to use? And I went in with one of my ultimate favorites. It is by ColourPop. It's Luminoso. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope that you are having a good day, night, or evening, wherever you are, and mwah, goodbye!
Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be